Okay, so let's continue wherever we left yesterday, right? So we are going to continue the remaining parts in today's session. So the next, right, we should understand what is the prerequisite for Looker BI and how we can access the Looker BI. Two major things: prerequisite and how we can access the Looker BI. So in general, right, to access the Looker BI, you no need to purchase the product or Looker BI tool. You just need a Gmail account, which will give the almost 1,000 hours to practice a Looker BI. There is an application called Google Cloud Skill Boost. So if you want to practice yourself in Looker BI with the free of cost, you have to register yourself in this application. This one. We have to register ourselves in this application to access the Looker BI for free of cost.
Prabhakar, if
Otherwise,
you are
right?
sharing, we can't.
Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen. Sorry. Yeah, so there is a application called Google Cloud Skill Boost. Okay, so we have to register ourselves inside that application so that we can access the Looker BI for free of cost. Otherwise, right, you have to purchase it. See, nowadays, no one is willing to purchase anything, right? So we have to utilize the open source or free ones. This application is enough to practice or learn yourself in Looker. And one more thing is, right, as I said yesterday, so for any BA tool, SQL is fundamental. So you may ask a question, which one should I learn? Is it Oracle SQL or PostgreSQL or BigQuery or SQL Server? Anyone that you wish. Choose any database, either Oracle or MySQL or SQL Server or BigQuery. So in these databases, the common language is SQL. A common language is SQL. You practice SQL in these databases, that is fair enough. If you know Oracle, that's okay. If you know MySQL, that's okay. If you know SQL Server, that's okay. Because SQL is common everywhere. Only the databases will change. Okay. And here, right, what we have to cover. So you should know DDL, DML commands, etc., etc. Then select statements, where class, having class, group by, order by, window functions, joins, union and union all, yeah, and few more, maybe in operators or operators, in, not in, string functions, date functions. Date functions are very, very important. Date functions are very, very important because, right, generally when you talk about the any business intelligence tool, we perform the analysis based on a time. monthly, quarterly, yearly. So these kind of information or metrics are very useful. In that case, we should use the date functions. We should use the date functions. That is the reason you have to be strong in date functions so that your work will be very easier while working in Looker BI. Not only Looker BI, in any BI too. So these are the basic fundamentals that you should know as the initial step to proceed further in Looker BI. So if you don't know SQL, start SQL parallelly. So I'm going to teach a Looker BI only, not SQL. But we have n number of videos available in YouTube. So you can go through that, or else if you don't have any clarity, let me know. I will share the YouTube videos links so that you can go through that. And parallelly, you can learn SQL along with the Looker BI. But without SQL knowledge, it is not recommended to learn a Looker BI or any BA tool. That's my sincere advice for you guys. Try to learn SQL first or parallelly learn SQL along with Looker BI so that you'll understand the Looker BI is very well. Okay, good. Next, which database or data source that we use for Looker BA? Data source, let me maximize it. Data source or database or data warehouse. 90% of the customers who are using the Looker BI, they use BigQuery. 90% of the customers who are using the Looker BI, they use BigQuery. Whereas 5% of the customers who are using the Looker BI, they use Snowflake. And remaining 5% customers who are using the Looker BI, they use other data sources or data warehouse, which is Teradata, PostgreSQL, SQL Server, and so on, or even Oracle, and so on. So it is very likely that the customers who are using the Looker, they'll be using the BigQuery. The customer who are using the BigQuery, they use the Looker BI as a BI tool. It is a deadly combo in IT industry. Like the persons, the company who are using the Power BI, they will use SQL Server. Because both Power BI and SQL Server comes under the Microsoft products. So here also, this one fall under Google, and this BigQuery is very, very faster than any other data warehouse in IT industry. The performance of BigQuery is very fast than compared to SQL Server, than compared to Teradata, Oracle, etc. It's very fast. And it is a cloud data warehouse. This BigQuery is not available in your desktop. You cannot install it. You cannot install it. You have to access it from cloud only. It is a part of Google Cloud Platform. So this BigQuery also internally uses SQL. If you know the SQL, any SQL, that's your wish. Then it is very easy to work in BigQuery. Okay. Any questions, guys, as of now? Okay, cool. If you don't have any questions, we'll move further. Okay. So what Looker BA does generally? So ఇది ఏం చేస్తుంది? What it is gonna do? So it gives insights in pictorial representation. See, we have a data which is available as rows and columns. Let's take employee table. Employee table you have employee ID, name, salary, gender, etc., etc. The information is available in rows as well as in columns. But we are going to represent the data in pictorial format like visualizations, column chart, pie chart, area chart, line chart, KPIs, etc., etc. Because while looking at the visualizations, we'll get a clear clarity how the business is evolving. Is there any problem with our business? If yes, where is the problem is happening? Okay, these lot of product-based companies, Amazon, Flipkart, they'll use a BA tools very vastly because they want to know how their business is happening. They want to seek information in a visualization format so that a top level management, CEOs, CFOs, they can take actions based on the insights that they are getting. So that is the purpose of a Looker BI. It will take the raw data from the tables. It will perform some logical computation. Then it will convert the data into pictorial representation, which is charts. Okay, yeah. Next. So this one, right, as I said, big Looker supports up to 60 plus. 60 plus. Data sources. ఇక్కడ data sources అంటే it can be a database or data warehouse. There is small difference between database and data warehouse. Okay. Looker BA supports 60 plus data sources, including BigQuery, a BQ, SQL Server, Teradata, it's a TD, and so on. So based on the customer choice, they will choose either of the one. Somebody is drawing. Who is that person? Okay, cool. Next, see, these are all fundamentals that you have to cover. Next, right, how to access this Looker BI. So as I said now, there is an application called Google Cloud Skill Boost. Just type it. Google Cloud Skill Boost, this one. Google Cloud Skills Boost or Skill Boost, anything is fine. The first link, this one. Just click that. See, it is one of the application which was developed by the Google team. From this application, we can access any cloud product from the Google. There is a cloud called GCP in Google. GCP. Maybe మీరు కాస్త వినిండొచ్చు. AWS, Azure అని. So for Google, they'll call it as a GCP. Google Cloud Platform. This one. Google Cloud Platform. So every product which is available in Google Cloud that can be accessed from this application. It's not only Looker, every product, a BigQuery, data fusion, data flow, data storages, even AML, artificial intelligence, machine learning. So many products from the GCP. Those products we can access from this application. But you have to register yourself in this application. There is an option called sign in. So either you can create an account, So you can give your first name, last name, email, and so on. Or else there is an option called sign in with Google. Means if you have a Gmail account, that is going to select my Gmail account. I don't want to reveal that for now. When you click on this option, it will show the list of Gmail account that you have already logged in the browser. మీరు మీ Gmail accounts already login అయ్యుంటే that will show. Then you have to select those Gmail accounts. That's it. Then automatically you yourself would be able to log into this application. You no need to create another account. You no need to create your first name, last name, Gmail, company, etc., etc. No. If you have your Gmail account already available, click on this option, sign in with Google, so that it will pick that Gmail account. Then you can continue with your work. Okay. It's a free of cost. There is no single penny that you need to spend. It's a completely free of cost. But there are some limitation here. You can access 1,000 hours per email. If you have an email account, then you can access 1,000 hours. If you want to access beyond 1,000 hours, you need to create one more account. Create another account. Then access it. Okay. Next. Can we install Looker BI in local laptop? It's one of the silly question that been asked in one of the interview. Chala simple question. Do you know how to install the Looker BI? A simple question was asked by the one of the interviewer. Unfortunately, the person said, yes, I have installed the Looker BI on my local machine. Then it's a big blunder, because Looker BI is a cloud BI tool. It is available only in the cloud. You cannot install the Looker BI on your computer, on your laptop. But you can access the Looker BI from your browser, from the cloud. So we cannot install, but we can access from browser. from cloud. You no need to install anything. Just have Chrome or Mozilla or Edge in your system. Then just enter username and password. Then you would be able to log in or you are able to access Looker BI with free of cost here. Okay. So if anybody says, do you know how to install Looker BI? You have to say that no, we cannot install the Looker BI because it is a cloud BI tool. It is there in the cloud. We can access the Looker BI itself. We cannot install the Looker BI in our local machine. Next, one more thing. Can we install BigQuery? Same answer, same question. No. BigQuery also one of the cloud data warehouse that can't be installed in your local machine or in your computer, in your laptop. No, it is available in the cloud. You just access those BigQuery from the browser itself. That's how we can access the cloud platform tools. You cannot install them on your machines. Okay. Any questions, guys, as of now? No questions? Are you following me?
Yes, Prabhakar.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next. So I'll just demo you guys how to access the Looker BI in the next class. మీరు ఎలా యాక్సెస్ చేయాలో the detailed steps that I'll explain in the upcoming class. ఎలా యాక్సెస్ చేయాలి, ఎలా రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకోవాలి ఈ అప్లికేషన్లో గూగుల్ క్లౌడ్ స్కిల్ బూస్ట్. ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఈజీ. ఇక్కడికి వెళ్దాము. జస్ట్ సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ URL, this one, Google Cloud Skills Boost. Just select that URL, then it will display the home page. Just click on the sign in. That's it. If you have a Gmail already available or you have already logged in, just click on this icon. It will take your Gmail account. Then you are able to log in yourself in the Google Cloud Skills Boost application. From there, we can access the Looker BI with free of cost. That's it. That's very easy. Okay. Next, what we are going to discuss in these classes? What is the syllabus? So we are going to discuss a content which is suitable to work in your real-time project. Because I have designed the content based on my experience in the projects. Whatever concepts that we are discussing here, that would be helpful for you guys in the real-time project. I'm not going to discuss or teach you guys of theory or basic fundamentals. We are going to discuss the Looker BI with real-time use cases. If you scroll down here, see, I will be defining a use cases. See, everywhere there is a use case. Use case 1, how to implement that. If you go down, use case 4, how to implement that. This one, use case 1 on a measures, how to implement that. So we have a use cases. Based on the use cases, we solve the problems. In general, if you learn any BA tool, any product or any language outside, right, you will not get the use cases. They will teach you guys based on the syllabus. But if you go to real time, right, you will face a typical situation over there because they'll give the use case. They'll give the use case in a Jira story. You have to understand that, then you have to develop that. That is missing everywhere. But to avoid such a kind of issues, I just came up with the design documentation, which will have a use cases along with the solutions, so that you don't get stressed in a real-time project to convert your requirement or use cases into technical specifications, which is writing a code. That's very, very important. Everybody, people who are coming to IT from non-IT background, or people who are completed their graduation or PG, who are coming to IT industry, the common problem they will face is they don't know how to convert the real-time requirement into technical specifications or technical things, writing a code. They stuck over there. To avoid such scenarios, so we just came up with the solution. So I think it will definitely work for you guys. Next. So here, right, in this 40 to 45 hours classes, we are going to discuss all this content. What is a prerequisite? What is a project in Looker? What is the modes? How we can implement the logic in Looker? Views ante enti, models ante enti, dimensions, measures. Dimensions, measures are key pillars. Dimensions and measures are key pillars for any BI tool. So we are going to discuss dimensions, which is string, number, yes or no, date, coming to aggregation, sum, average, min, max.
Hello,
Yes.
Prabhakar. Hi, this is Vishnu. Like I have some doubts. Like, do we have a scripting part?
No, we don't have any scripting part here.
So suppose if we fetch the data will be coming into the looker. Then data modeling, scripting, all those will be finding here. We'll be doing that things.
See, modeling will be performed. Modeling will be definitely there. What about
Okay.
scripting? Scripting is not come into the picture, right? See, scripting, when we use scripting, generally, if we use any scripting, right? Shell scripting, if we want to automate things, in that case, we use scripting. In Looker, there is no point to be used scripting.
Only thing is we need to fetch the data and the data modeling. We need to work on that, and we need to write some dimension based on dimension. We need to write expressions. Is that
Exactly.
so?
Exactly. Correct.
Expression will be on SQL. You mean to say?
No, we don't write any sequels here. 90% cases. We just write
Okay.
lookml code that automatically convert to SQL code.
Okay. LookML code is nothing but a SQL code.
No, that's
Expression.
Looker code. Looker code. See here, right? Let me go a bit down. See this one dimension. Type number, table and column name. That's it. Then it will map to your column name. On top of that, if you create any aggregation like sum and average, right? Corresponding SQL queries will be generated in the backend. Then you guys do need to understand lookml. In Looker, there is a language called lookml.
Yeah, I was supposed to ask next question that only LookML. What
Yes.
is LookML exactly do?
It will convert Looker code into underlying SQL code. See, if you want to get the data from table, right? What we use SQL, no, right?
Yes.
So that SQL we no need to write. It's very complex sometimes. Some SQL code is very complex. that we
Okay.
no need to perform, that we no need to do. If you write a simple LookML code, that is the responsibility of a looker to convert that code into SQL code. That SQL code will understand by the BigQuery or SQL Server or Oracle. Then that will give the data for us. Those data will display in the visualization section.
Okay, suppose one more question I have. Suppose if we found any issue in the dashboard,
Hmm.
going further after building the dashboard, if you found any issue, some client user says something like XYZ thing, he wants something, then we need to do some modifications. In that case, where we have to do that modifications, some changes. Suppose there is a data, suppose I'm telling like there is a data like 10 years of data is there. He don't want to see all the 10 years of data. Then he want to compress the data. He want only last 3 years of data to be displayed in the dashboard. So in that case, we need to go to the coding, whatever the SQL code is there. We need to do the modifications
No,
manually
not required.
or
I understand your
automatically.
question. Let me complete. I understand your question. I don't want all the data. I need a last 2 years of data, right? Simple question. Okay. There is a filters concept, filters. In SQL, we have where class right now? Where class? Any idea about where class?
Yeah, where condition we can write.
Exactly. Like that, in
Uh,
Looker, there is a
my
filters.
my question is like we have a filters. We can write the where condition so that it will be compressed. Like we can take only the current year data. Whereas suppose I'm telling not only this, I have given this as example, but we want to change something into the code. Something I'm not getting the point. So something we need to change from the backend code only. In that case, what we have to do? Do we need to go and from the scratch, or do we need to do any modifications in between?
See, it's all about the LookML code.
Okay.
You can do everything from the LookML code. Simple.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, one more question.
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is from Google Cloud. Like, if we want to do the certifications, where we need to approach, like for this Looker.
No,
For
this
example,
Google.
Power BI, we can approach like Microsoft. Then for this one, we need to approach Google or where?
So Google only. So Google only. It was there 3 years back or 2.5 years back. 2 years back, they just removed the certification. It is no
Okay.
longer available.
Okay, there is no certifications
Yes.
as of.
Let me open the Google certification. Simple. I'll go there. You'll understand why it is. Looker certification. See, Google Cloud certification. Everything will fall under Google Cloud only. Here they just see we don't have the Looker BI. We have cloud architect, database engineer, and so on. Looker is not there, and you will get the sentence. It is no longer available somewhere. I'll just show you guys. See the sentence. Both Looker certifications has been fully retired. They are not offered anywhere to get certified. The Looker certification has been disabled or retired. It is not available at present. Okay, means you cannot take certification on your Looker. It just learn Looker and express yourself in an interview. Nowadays, there is no value for certifications. Not nowadays. So it's been 9 years of experience for me in IT industry. There is no value or weightage for certification until unless you prove yourself in interview. If you're capable enough in interview, certification is nothing. If you have 100 certifications, 1,000 certifications, if you are not able to perform, then no use. Okay, so it's all about our worth. Any other questions, guys?
This is Narendra.
Yeah, Narendra, tell me.
I want to know that what is the main difference between Power BI and this Looker BI, and which one I want to learn nowadays.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you the real thing happening right now. If you go to, let's assume that you learn Looker BI and some other person learn Power BI. If you apply for the Power BI, just Power BI opening. If you face an interview, it is very unlikely to get a chance in Power BI because nowadays, along with Power BI, you should strong in SQL and PLSQL, along with SSIS or ADF. You need one more tool, which is ETL tool or Power Apps. Single Power BI is not enough to get into a job. You have to learn at least two different things. Then only you can get a chance to get a job. But when it comes to Looker BI, right, that is not the case. If you know SQL, if you know Looker, that's enough. You'll get a job. Second one is a competition. Competition, Looker BA, if you take a resumes, right, you hardly get 1,000 resumes or 1,000 profiles in Naukri for Looker BA profile. Hardly they'll get 1,000 profiles. Hardly, very hardly. If they search in Naukri.
What about the
But
packages?
packages are very high than compared to Power BI.
Okay.
Okay. Let me tell my experience. It's happened 2 years back. One of the guy got. Anyway, that should be discussed in offline. Okay. It's a recorded session, right? We should not reveal those things.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Okay. If you don't have any questions, that's it for today. So maybe for today, it is done with the free demo classes. From next day onwards, so there won't be any demo classes. Okay. We'll update you the class timings and all. It would be 9 o'clock only. There won't be a change, but we'll get clear picture. Let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I'll just wind up. Okay then. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Bye.